Well, I guess it's been a while since I've done a life update. It's my Barbie Stanley. The past 5 years of my 30s have just been life altering changes. A lot of unexpected injuries and setbacks and financial just devastation on top of physical devastation and just unexpected things happening. People past couple of years have, in my personal life at least, have wasted my time, and professionally too, and personally, just coming across a lot of time wasters and users, and I'm tired of life being hard all the time. I'm just tired, and I've changed. I used to be so high energy and just go all the time and always something new, and now I just feel like the wind has been taken out of my sails. I feel deflated. And I want to share some things that have helped me and are helping me evolve and deal with things. Those of us that have hard life, there's some things you can do to deal with it and to kind of keep yourself from, I don't know, I guess losing your mind. There's things you can do to help yourself. So the first thing I would say you can do to help yourself get through hard times, or extended hard times, in my case 5 years of hard times that have no indication of stopping or letting up or getting miraculously better anytime soon. Stop letting other people drive the car, your life car. Imagine your life is a car and you are in the driver's seat as an adult. As a kid, growing up, whatever, your parents are in the driver's seat to an extent, and you are in the passenger in the back seat, right? But as an adult, you should be in the driver's seat. And somewhere along the way, with a lot of us, what happens is somewhere along the way, we meet people that just we let them, because, we have free will, we let them take over the driver's seat and start driving our car, our life car. And we want to get mad when they're driving in a direction and going in a direction we don't want to go. We're back there, either in the passenger seat, or a lot of us, such as in my case, end up in the back seat of their own life, just, being driven where they don't want to go and angry that things are not going where they want. But it's your fault. It's my fault. If you are letting someone else drive your life car, get back in the driver's seat. That's it. Get back in the driver's seat. Stop having people tell you how to drive your life, how to run things, and get back in the driver's seat. You are unhappy with the way the direction things are going? Get back in the driver's seat and drive. Take control. Only be angry at yourself. It's not other people. You allowed them. You let them take that position. They may be running things and they may be doing it how you don't like, but that's your fault. It's on you at the end of the day, if that's the case. And that's my first point of advice for you is first of all, take back control, get back in the driver's seat. Another thing I suggest, and this has been really tough for me because I am an oversharer. So some of us, our natural reaction to that is to scream where people can hear us. We want to climb a mountain and scream where you can hear us, because that is our cry for help. That is us saying we're drowning in problems and pain and everything else, and we want people to hear us scream so that we do not die by ourselves, right? Is oversharing and putting things on social media when I'm going through it, because I don't want to go through things in silence and then nobody knows. In my mind, that means I'm going to drown on my own and no one's going to hear me scream. But I'm having to deal with that, and I'm having to address that, and to realize, if you don't, and this is another suggestion, but if you do not want people to put in their opinions about what you're doing, or to try to control what you're doing, or to tell you how to run your life, then stop telling them what you're doing. Simple. You don't need anyone else to do it for you. Stop consulting people like it's a board meeting every time there's an issue with your life, and let everybody make the decision what you should be doing, or judge, or that brings in judgments, criticisms, whatever. Cut all that out and make the decisions. Stop telling people what's going on and make the decisions to fix it. Whether you fail or it's successful. Whether it's the right or wrong decision, it's okay. The point is, you made the decision. It is your life. You're making the decisions. You should be making the decisions, whether it's right or wrong. Okay, wrong, learn and do it different next time, right? Great. You just solved the code. You cracked the code. But regardless, other people don't need to be making those decisions for you. It needs to be you. You need to make the decisions for your life. So stop making it a board meeting every time there's an issue in your life. Stop calling your friends and family and whoever else. There can be people that, are objective. If you have people that are more objective, they're not as emotionally involved or, close to whatever said problem is, and are going to put in the personal opinion as much as going to try to give you actual helpful advice without telling you what to do. You can do that, but at the end of the day, you need to be making final decisions. You need to be driving the car. That's what it comes down to. It is your life. You need to be in control of your life, or else there's a problem. That's why it's not working out how you wanted it to, because why are you letting someone else run your life? I've dealt with this so much with myself, letting other people run my life. You have to love yourself first. If you want love in your life or not, whatever it is you want in your life, you have got to love yourself first. You have got to show up for yourself first. Love yourself first. Protect yourself first before someone else is going to do that for you. Because if not, you're going to be a victim every time. You're going to be a victim of someone else's plot. You're going to be a victim of a narrative that is not your own, because you did not show up for yourself. You did not protect yourself. You did not look out for your best interest. That is on you. And so you have to learn to be there for yourself before you start to look for that validation. And you shouldn't find validation in other people, but before you start to look for partnership with other people, right? Because it should be some kind of partnership where you're both growing and gaining things from it, right? Before you can achieve that, you have got to be that for yourself. You have to be your partner. You have to be your protector. You have to be your friend. You have to be comfortable with yourself. If you have time to miss something that was not right for you, was not adding to your life, then you are not busy enough. And then you need to get busy. You need to get busy working on yourself, working on your career, working on your future, being there for yourself, going to therapy, working out, taking care of your health, doing whatever it needs to do to medically and physically to look after yourself. You're not doing enough of that if you have time. Working on research, education, self-improvement, learn a language, learn music, take up, that. And this is, I'm talking about myself too. This is things I'm doing right now. I'm learning languages. I'm learning three different things. I'm learning German, Spanish, and I'm learning how to read music, taking piano. Eventually I'd like maybe to try guitar. But I am working on being busy, because if I have time to obsess over something that was not right in my life, then there's a problem. That means I have too much free time and I'm wasting time. Time is the one thing you don't get back. Time is the one thing that, is yours in life. Your time is belongs to you. But if you give it away and you waste it on negativity or, sadness and depression over something that, was not serving you in the first place, then you're wasting time. Get busy. I don't care if you don't feel like it. A lot of times I don't feel like it. Sometimes I'm so depressed I just don't want to do anything. I want to watch TV and, brain rot on social media, whatever. No, we're not doing that anymore. Get moving. Make sure you're busy. Get a new hobby. I'm going back into roller skating, and I have rollerblades as well. I used to do crafting, things like that. I like to research. I like to study fashion and different things, psychology. I plan to go back to school maybe this year or next. I'm thinking, for language studies or possibly psychology, something along those lines. I'm working on my career. I realize that right now, my main issue with my life is I believe everything else will fall into place if I could get financial stability and work stability. Everything else would fall into place. I could do everything that I need to get done. Everything I need to fix all the other issues I could get with the right financial stability. I could go back into therapy. I could get the medical care I need for my chronic injuries and different things that have happened. Like I said, physically over the years, I need more medical care. I need, health insurance. My car needs to get fixed. There's a lot of things that literally would just be fixed if my living situation. I mean, I could essentially, the goal is to get my own house and therefore make the living situation more stable if I want stability in my life. Personally, as far as personal, I feel like I'm going to have to create my own stability and to be okay with myself. Whether or not I find actual stability in a personal relationship with another person and create stability for myself before I'm going to find someone that's going to align with that, if at all. It may just be a situation where I fix my life and get to where I need to be, and then it's just going to be me because no one else really aligns with that. It could be like that, and I have to that is another thing. You have to make peace with the fact that maybe you, the best, most healed, most stable version of you is not going to necessarily find someone to live. You have got to stop settling for whatever, or just taking scraps, and just being like, well, this is good enough for now. No, because for now, your future's gone, and then you're old, and then you really are alone because you settled for all those years rather than, holding to your standards, and you took less than below your standards, and then you ended up alone anyway. I mean, this is me working on my life, and these are some of the solutions I've come up with, some actionable solutions that are helping me. I hope they help y'all as well. I love you, and I want to help you all. And yeah, that's what we're working on this year. This year is the year of healing. It's the year of being the best versions of ourselves. So let's do it. Let's do the work.